Well, it's just because of my passion for singing. So I've been singing since when I was little. So, and I belong to like a choir group, but I just decided to do something different this time, just to step out of my comfort and, who knows, give it a try.
What song are you going to be singing today?
How Great Thou Art.
All right.
That's my first choice.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Well, have fun.
Thank you.
Anytime you're ready.
Okay. Oh Lord, my God, in thine awesome wonder, consider all the words thy hands have made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder that path throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to be. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to be. How great thou art, how great thou art.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you. Did you have another song?
Yeah, I do.
What's the title of that one?
Houston?
Whitney Houston?
Yeah.
What song?
I Look to You.
Oh, okay. Let's try that one.
Okay. As I lay me down, heaven hear me now. I'm lost without a cause. After giving it my all, winter storms have come and darkened my song. After all that I've been through, who can I turn to? I look to you, I look to you. And when all my strength is gone, in you I can be strong. I look to you, I look to you. And when melodies are gone, in you I hear a song. I look to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did you practice your songs with Whitney, or did you practice it with anybody? The reason I'm asking is the melodical line goes, I look to you, I look to you, when melodies are gone, right? Like, there's a whole melodical line there, and we're kind of hitting the notes at the beginning and the end. So I'm just wondering if you just did it by ear or if you sang it along with her.
So I sang along with her for most of the time, but yeah, maybe I was just trying to add. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I absolutely love that you serve in your choir and that you sing in a lot of different things right now.
Okay.
What I did notice is that there were often times where you actually changed the key of the song you were singing in.
Right.
Like, you'd sing one line and then the next line would be a semitone higher or
Oh.
lower.
Okay.
There was once when you moved between the chorus and how great thou art,
Okay.
back to the chorus, back to the verse, you actually changed a full key
Right.
when you went back in.
Okay.
And so one of the things that I want to encourage you is to really train that ear if
Okay.
you're singing a cappella, that we're staying in the same key
Right.
when you sing the song.
Okay.
Then the other piece I wrote down is solid volume. Like you've got a really good volume belt in there.
Okay.
But training your air and by your breathing to make sure you can sing it quiet, and so there's some real dynamics in it,
Okay.
because it kind of started at loud and then went to louder.
Okay.
But I'll be honest, some of the singers before you couldn't even hit loud, so this is fantastic.
Mhm.
Don't be discouraged by that.
No.
But all I want is for you to be able to pull the reins back just a bit so that there's some dynamics and some movement in what you're doing.
Okay.
At this point, I'm going to be a no.
Okay.
I don't think you're ready yet, but I would love for you to really focus on learning singing on the pitch and learning to stay in the right keys.
Okay.
That'll help your choir, that'll help your church, and that would help you for future auditions.
Right. Okay.
The hardest thing is to do it a cappella because you can't hide behind anything,
Okay.
whether it's music or whatever else. And so what I love though about a cappella and what you did is that you're able to hold those notes and you're able to show the strength of what you can do.
Okay.
I mean, maybe there's a little bit of nerves, and it's funny because I wrote volume and I said that you had fantastic volume, which I think also works because you're in a choir, and so you're able to use that volume to harmonize with others. And being a soloist is a whole other animal. And I mean, you have two classics in How Great Thou Art, and you have Whitney Houston, who's a powerhouse alone, which is, tough. Tough to do either or. For me, it's a not yet, but it's amazing to see the potential and the growth that you'll be able to have.
Okay.
Yeah, similar. So yeah, the danger is, as Tamira was asking, is when it's not just for, I mean, we're all worshipers here, but it's not just for that. Because a lot of times you can go into artists only singing with the track, right? So even just for your personal growth, sometimes you have to, when you're making your own, not have the Whitney Houston as of course that's the reference. A lot of it is, because we're hearing parts where you're trying to sound like her, but then at the same time, it's you want to make it your own. It was a bit pitchy, like again, it could be nerves, it could be that you're doing a cappella, but it was. And for me, I'm not a vocal trainer, but it seemed like very nasally.
Yeah, that was where I was at. Yeah.
So maybe even just learning how to sing from your diaphragm.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
That was my first
So
thing.
just learn little tricks like that. It's like, and like the power is there. Again, as Tamara saying, we didn't hear a lot of that with some of the previous, but it's just now how do we can have the volume with more control.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, very similar. So the first thing that hit me was the nasal notes, and I've seen that Tamara, maybe 1 minute she could do it where she would train you, and immediately you stop singing with you have a lot of nasal notes in there. Do you lead? Do you lead in your choir, or you're
Well,
more
sometimes
backup?
it just depends. And honestly, I've never had any personal training.
Yeah.
So no one has ever trained me.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting some right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just because of my love for
Of course,
singing.
yeah.
So yeah. And I'm really appreciating the feedback I'm getting.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so because this is why people like Barry, Tamara, they go into helping choirs. Because of course, choir a lot of the time is a voluntary job.
Yes.
Church just wants somebody that can sing,
That's right.
but there's minimal training. I've had to bring Tamara to train my choir members
Oh, okay.
so many when I was a choir leader, because
Right.
again, you cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
That's why I'm
That's
here.
insanity.
Right.
So most choir members are thrown into this thing day in, day out. They have no training, and a lot of the time they are not sent for training.
Yeah.
So for now, it's a not yet for me. However, I see potential. You have good high notes. If you're able to get up from the nasal, you would see you have a beautiful voice.
do that.
Yeah, Tamara, 1 minute. Take her out of that nasal zone.
What is that? Is the first
Okay.
time?
Okay, it's the first time you're hearing
Yeah.
it? Yeah, no, it was.
Okay.
That's why I made you sing a different song, hoping that it would be
Okay.
different, but
Okay.
yeah.
So what I want you to do is let's just sing "Then Sings My Soul," right? But plug your nose, okay? So
Then sings my soul.
do you feel the pressure in your nose?
Yeah.
Yes, because all the air is going into your nose, into the nasal cavity in behind your eyes.
Oh.
So now I want you to sing the same line, drop the back of your jaw down, and we can change the key if you don't want it high. Then sings my soul, right? Soul, soul. Like,
Okay.
you can belt it, whatever, but I want it to be, then sings my soul, right? Where only the M's and the N's go in your nose.
Then sings my soul.
Yeah.
My Savior God to be. How great thou art.
Okay, I can hear your tongue lifting and it's starting to go back into your nose.
Okay.
So what you gotta do is drop the jaw. So the best way to do it is to yawn. Do you know how to yawn?
Yeah.
So give yourself a yawn. Feel how the back of your tongue goes down in the back of your mouth?
Yeah.
So you're gonna pull the back of your tongue down and you're gonna once again go, how great thou art, how great, right? So that only the M's and the N's go back up. Okay, so practice that where you're yawning in and
Okay.
plugging your nose. And the goal would be is that you can go like this in the middle of a song
Okay.
and there's no change.
Right.
And
Okay?
most importantly, get training. Honestly, if you want to take this seriously
Yes.
and be the best, just go get some training, get a vocal coach. You can connect us with us later. We can
Okay.
refer some people to you that are good in Edmonton. The other thing is come and attend the rest of the events because that way you can see what the talents that are there. It can have you more prepared
Okay.
and also just to be blessed by what you do. Okay. Thank you for
Thank you so much.
auditioning.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Regina. I'm at People's Church for the Rejoice Alberta competition. I'm here with Ethel.
Hi.
So Ethel, tell me, which song did you pick and what does it mean to you?
Well, I picked How Great Thou Art
Ooh,
because it is the favorite of all songs and I've really loved that song
yeah.
so very much and I've been singing it for like all my life. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So when did you discover your love of singing?
Well, I've been singing since when I was a child and I've grown up singing. We sing as a family, I sing in a choir. So yeah, singing has been part of my life from when I was a child.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, best of luck with your audition.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.